Hello, everyone. I'm Tremayne, and today we're going to be talking about Days of Our Lives. And I ran across an article that did an interview with an actor, and he revealed that he was going to be E.J. Demare. And I'm like, him? Nothing against the actor, but based on his previous character, I just don't see EJ. I think the right Dan got the part. I really find a hard time saying his last name. So I'm just going to say Dan, the current EJ. Uh, he started off pretty rocky, but I think we can all agree he's EJ now. You know, he's that EJ Demire that I needed. When Tyler Christopher left the show as Stefan, um, Stefan had a certain intensity. Tyler Christopher had a certain intensity that Brandon Barish doesn't have. So Dan F. Ferrigno, he brings the intensity. Like I said, he had a rough start, but now I'm having a good time watching him as E.J. Demire. But this other actor who I saw when I was researching this started off as an underwear model, which is something I never knew. So I thought it'd be fun to put that in the caption. Former underwear model was going to be E.J. Demire, but most of you probably don't know him from his underwear modeling days. You know him on Young the Restless as Kane. That's right, Daniel Goddard. The rumor was that he was going to be EJ. Back then, I thought it was some BS. Because it was like several characters, I think, on General Hospital as well, where they were saying, oh, Daniel Goddard is going to be this character, and Daniel Goddard is going to be that character, and he's coming back as Kane. So there were so many rumors of who Daniel Goddard was going to be and come back as on another soap. And turns out that out of all of those fake spoilers and fake information, that the one that said he was going to be EJ turned out to be true. So he said that let me see. Daniel Goddard said that I met and talked with the executive producer at Days of Our Lives. We talked for a while, he revealed. Then when they were casting EJ, I was asked to screen test for it. So he goes on to say that it was in the works, that he was going to become E.J. Demire, but this was during a time where they were trying to see if Days of Our Lives were going to be canceled or if it was going to be re-up for another season. And so he was actually working on this app with former co-star Bryton James, who plays Devon on Young the Restless. I've heard about this app for a long time. And we'll talk a little bit about the app because you may want to check it out. I'll put the link in the description box in case you want to get the app yourself. You know, go ahead and do that. But the joke was on him because this is the same year, which was this year, that Days of Our Lives got a 2-year renewal. So he said in the interview that if he thought that it was pretty risky taking the role of E.J. Demire because it would have taken him away from working on the app that he was working with on Bryton James. He thought it would break the momentum of everything that they were doing, and that if Days of Our Lives got canceled, it would have just been a 4-week commitment. And he was in the middle of launching his app, which is called, I'm going to pronounce it Dysco. I think that's what Dysko. So Dysco, look like Dysco to me. So the Dysco app. And it keeps talking about augmented reality. I went to the site. I kind of think what they're trying. The app just looks like Facebook. It looks like it's like Facebook, but on your phone. where you can. It's sort of like they because they talk about friends, but we know that it basically looks like what would be like a friend slash dating app, where you can, see people that are, I guess, part of the app, and when you're looking around with your phone, you can actually see people's profiles, sort of like when you have a part of a dating app. And some dating apps have like this location setting, so that within a certain mile radius, you'll see everybody who is in your area. So I'm thinking with their Disco app that you can see anyone who's a member, and you see things about their profile, things that they like, and you can, I guess, hit them up to see if they want to be friends or whatever, or dating. Even though they don't use the word dating app, I'm gonna go over to the site right now. It says meet, match, network, and augmented reality. See, they need to. See, I looked at their commercial for it, which is also on there, and it doesn't really tell you what augmented reality is. Is that just like the pictures of the people on your phone when you, I guess, looking around or whatever? So this is what it says. Use your phone camera to look around and see live interactive profiles in AR, augmented reality. Display yourself in any location, venue, or address worldwide and instantly meet, match, and network like-minded people for free. Find your new friends before you start school or move to a new town. Attend global events in augmented reality and efficiently network with people who are either there in person or just like you, attending in augmented reality from the comfort of their home, office, or maybe on vacation. Sort your connections by common hashtags and stay in touch by messaging one or all with just one touch of a button. So it sounds like, honestly, it sounds like a dating app, but friends. So I think it actually would be better if it did say dating, friendship or dating. I think that would probably help promote it. But like I said, I'll put the link in the description box. You can check it out for yourself. But I just thought it was really interesting that Daniel Goddard uh, would have been EJ, and honestly, he may have done a great job. Only thing I have as a frame of reference for him is his Kane, and he's an actor, so he may have been able to get into that EJ mode or whatever. But yeah, yeah, I think the right actor got the part. But I'm not opposed to Daniel Goddard coming back as Kane. Give Billy a run for his money for Lily, or maybe put him with Phyllis or somebody. I don't know. Also, I wouldn't mind seeing him on any of the other soaps that are left. I don't know what he would do in Bold and Beautiful. I mean, at least take hope out that love triangle, with never-ending love triangle with Liam and Steffi. But but yeah, I think that he still has a place on soaps, GH, any of them. Hell, give Liz a realistic a romance or something. I don't know. I think he could play a good doctor in General Hospital. So, and on a side note about General Hospital, it has nothing to do with Days of Our Lives. I'm actually warming up to Roger Howarth as Austin, because he's not acting the way Austin was in the beginning. So he's losing that bohemian thing he was doing, and it's making him a better character. So he's going back to more of the Todd Manning type persona, which is what I prefer. So that's just a side note on General Hospital. But what do you think about Daniel Goddard's decision not to do Days of Our Lives? I mean, could he at least just done like the 4 weeks and then, ooh, surprise, two more years? Or do you think Daniel F. Ferrigil, I'm trying. If I messed up the name, I'm sorry. But do you think that he's doing a better job as EJ now that he's had some time in there? So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Would you have preferred Daniel Goddard as EJ, or Daniel Ferrigio, who's currently EJ? And yes, please don't put James Scott in the conversation because he don't want the job. So Let's leave James Scott out of this. Thanks for watching.